Hello there, welcome to the Learning Pro Live. My name's Cath Ellis and we're continuing Vlogmas. What are we on now? Day 8. Today I want to talk a little bit about adding your branding to Zoom. Now what does that mean, Cath? We know that we can add things maybe to the interface. We can use a green screen and add a background and we could put our logo there. But I actually think that this is quite a new thing that not a lot of people know. Hi, Hayley. How are you? Lovely to have you catching the session. I don't think if everyone knows that you can actually add an overlay like I've got here onto Zoom. Not only in desktop view, but you can do a customized mobile view as well. And I just think it is amazing, right? Certainly when we're thinking about meeting with clients or presenting ourselves, yes, it's great to look good on camera, but to actually add that little bit of pizzazz as well and put your branding around it. So I'm going to show you how exactly you can do it. And we're going to use Canva to do it. Canvas. Going a bit crazy today. All right, let's get into it. Now I've got Canva open. Now, Hayley, where are you tuning in from? Let me know. I'd love to know different people who are tuning in from where in the world. I'm going to take a guess. You are, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to stop. I'll just get into talking about what we're going to do. So, I had a little exercise earlier today in which I created this branding for my wife, for her business. And I thought this would be a good idea to actually redo this. So just bear with me a moment and we will create a new design and we'll go from scratch. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm building it for Janine's business. And I'm going to pretend that I have no branding. Okay. Okay. So could be your business. You're wanting to build up some South Africa. Lovely, Hayley. Well, I hope that this is beneficial. I hope you get something from this. So thank you very much for tuning in. So I'm just gonna take a look at her brand. I'm gonna kind of pretend that I've just been asked to build a nice overlay for her business. I'm just gonna check out her colors and everything. So let's come back over to Canva. The first thing you want to do is create a custom size 1920 by 1080. Now I know that that isn't what Zoom pumps out, but this at least is the right dimension and it will look fine. I've tested it. All right, so I actually have a picture of my beloved that I'm going to bring in. And this is going to give me a good indication of, you know, her desk setup and how she's sat. See, actually, this is the real size of Zoom. Just in case she does do a session in which it's larger. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my music here. Seems like it's stopping all of a sudden. We're going to use this as a little template so that we can build the branding around her. So we want to make sure that we're showcasing exactly what she does. So we're going to have her name. We're going to have her title. And I'd like to have her logo as well. All right, so let's do this. So I'm just going to simply go into elements and look for shapes. Okay. I'm just going to pop a shape down here at the bottom. That looks okay. And I'm just going to pop in another shape that I'm going to use to put her logo in. Okay. And all I'm doing is I'm just using these elements here. Now you could really build this in anything. You could build it in Adobe XD. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Now I do have some logos down here. So I'm just going to bring one in. Okay. I'm just going to make that a little bit bigger. Now, she's told me she doesn't like this color too much, so I'm just going to go into the palette and I'm going to use this color here. She likes this color a lot better. And I'm just going to make sure that this is over as far as it can go. I felt like when I was looking at that, yeah, that should be fine. Just want to make sure that that is positioned in the middle. Okay, looks good. Just going to take this back. All right. And what we might do is take this bar and just pop it at the top and just give that I just want a little I just want a little bar across the top. Okay, now I'm also gonna go ahead. So Haley's saying, I use my camera from Ecamm to stand out and look different from the others. I always get great comments on my look on Zoom. Yeah, absolutely, Haley. So I do the same. And I think that, you know, so I've been showing people how to do little bits like using Keynote. I use the live video in Keynote, for example. But this, I think, is quite interesting in the sense that if someone, so for example, I run another business with Janine. We have a disability business. And what we can do is we can upload a branded overlay for our business. So when any of our staff jump onto Zoom, they can apply it, if that makes sense. So these are things that I've just been thinking about. Yeah, Ecamm, love it. This is my setup now. This is how I do things. And I think for some people, they would get totally overwhelmed with a setup like this. Anyway, just showing some new things. But yeah, you're right. Like, Ecamm's the best. We're gonna go ahead and pop in. Apologies. I've got very, very noisy dogs. I'm just trying to... Yeah, okay. So what I want to do is put her name. Just going to make it... Actually, let me keep that. And then I'm going to put a title. So I'm just going to take that and make it smaller and pop that in the middle. Just going to make sure that that's positioned correct. Cool. we're nearly there. This is actually very quick. I want to do one which is for desktop. So we're just going to create another page. This one's going to be called desktop. This one's going to be called mobile. And we're going to do one more, which is actually going to be called the thumbnail. Right, so what I'm going to do is for the desktop, for the mobile, I'm going to copy this. Oops. What did I just do? All right. Now, I'm making this bigger, essentially. So I'm just going to take this big, and this is going to sit right at the bottom of a mobile. It looks a bit weird right now, but it will make sense when I apply it. And I'm going to use this as the thumbnail, so when I go and look, I can actually see this. So let's go down here. I'm just going to make this big and pop it in the center. All right, happy days. So I've got three things here. I'm just going to download it. I want transparent backgrounds. Now I want to remove Janine. Yeah, so I'm going to go download, transparent background, all 3 pages. And I'm just going to save this onto my desktop. So I'm just going to call this Vlogmas Zoom overlay. Okay, save it. And I'm going to open it. Right, so what do we do here? Well, the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go over to Zoom. So let's just open Zoom for a second. Okay. So the first thing that you'll do is you'll come here and you'll make sure that you've done the latest update. Now I'm updated, right? So this 5.8.6 is the latest update. So you want to do that first. If you don't do that, this functionality isn't going to be available. Okay. So from there, you're going to go to your Zoom and you're going to log into your account. All right. And when you log in, it's going to take you here. Right. You're going to go to my account. You're going to go to settings, in meeting advanced, and you're just going to scroll down and you're going to see pardon me, sorry, account management. You're going to go to and account settings. Is that the same thing? Okay. Yeah, isn't that strange? So you will have to be an admin, okay? Right. So I'm just going to delete this filter so that I can show you this new one. All right. So here you're going to you're going to make sure that your video filters are on, right? And you're going to add custom filter. So here we're going to upload them. So I'm going to... Hi, Leva. How are you? Great to see you. And greetings as well from Australia. We are creating custom Zoom branding. So you'll grab your PNG, okay, your desktop one first, and you'll click open. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to carefully make sure that it fits in properly, okay? And now it can move a little bit, So just do the best you can to get that sat right and click next. And next it's going to say, okay, you can resize this. You can delete it and add in your mobile one, right? So I'm sure you're starting to see how this is going to look. It's a little bit finicky though, I have to say. So there you go. You'll get that and you'll click next. And then you can change your thumbnail. So this is the one that I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna click save. And there it is. So if we go back to Zoom and we create a new meeting.
Recording in progress.
All right. Now I'm going to go back to... Oh, that looks crazy. All right. Just going to do my cam link. All right. So here I'm going to go to video filter. And you can see here that my custom filter is available for me to select. And there it is. So if you see, this isn't exactly perfect. So if you see on the left-hand side here, there's a little bit of a gap. All right. But that's okay. We can fix this. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. If I jumped on a Zoom call and had someone pull up with branding like this, I'd be pretty impressed. Like, you know, obviously this is looking a bit crazy because, let me move it to a different kind of scene. Yeah, so, you know, this looks a bit crazy with me in it like this, but let's see if we can just fix this for a second. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and I just want to edit it. I'm just going to apply it again, see if I can get it sitting a little bit nicer. And I'm just going to add that mobile one in. It's a shame you can't actually put it over the line. Name this something better, but that's okay. Right, so let's jump back over to Zoom. And I should be in a Zoom. Where is it? Here. So let's just jump to this. That looks much better. So there you go. So basically, you can set this up to... turn the music down a little bit. You can set this up to do any kind of branding. I mean, of course, like Haley said, if you can use Ecamm Live, OBS, or one of these services, you'll have so much more flexibility, right? But I think that if you want to wow someone at a conference or something like that, you can do this. Now, I'll also say that this works with virtual backgrounds. So, of course, I don't need a virtual background and I'm not using a green screen. However, if you are wanting to do this branding with a green screen as well, you can do it. But obviously, you know, I'm not doing this. So wanted to show you this. This was something that got me really excited when I learned this. And I said to my wife, right, I'm going to make you some branding for your, you know, for your doula business. And she was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, so if you don't have Ecamm Live, or you understand, Haley, you know, you could be needing to go on the fly and do a Zoom. I think it's really exciting that we can do this now, that you can add a background. So just to recap, you will need to be an admin of your account, and you're going to go here to account settings under admin. You're going to go to meeting advanced, and here you're going to go under video filters, and you can, I presume you can add more. I mean, yeah, I'm presuming you can add as many as you want. So there you go. You can add overlays to Zoom, and I think that it's a bit of a game changer, this now, as far as allowing people a lot more flexibility to show their personality, have a bit of fun, without having to use kind of the Zoom default ones. Anyway, I hope that this has been a useful tip, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. And yeah, I'm going to sign off. So have a great day. I'm going to be back tomorrow with some more Vlogmas tutorials. Let's see. I have to say, I thought this way is useful, and maybe also clear as it is native in Zoom. Yeah, maybe. I think that for people certainly that have a little bit of restrictions on the computers, even you know, people who can't afford this kind of setup, it would you know, it adds quite a lot to the overall look of your Zoom presentation. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow, probably about the same time. So thanks for tuning in. Take it easy.